The Oklahoma Turnpike Authority wants to help dozens of Oklahomans navigate what comes next after learning their properties will be impacted by the Access Oklahoma project.
The agency held its third and final open house tonight, giving homeowners the chance to ask questions and voice their concerns. Fox 25's Rob Hagan joins us live in Noble after attending that meeting. Rob, tell us what you're hearing from folks there.
Well, Adam, Wendy, some say they're okay with the new front view of the future tollway. Others are heartbroken. They're leaving behind a family legacy. And one man didn't even make it through the door. This was the scene minutes before the start of the final open house for the 75 homeowners who learned the future tollway is coming their way. But one man in his 80s didn't make it to the meeting after he was hurt in the doorway. He left in an ambulance.
He tripped and he fell. And he probably has hurt his shoulder, his hip, and his knee, and he scraped up his hand pretty bad.
Tammy Spring is a Noble resident who came to the open house to learn more. Now she's hopeless.
It's a travesty. This is a done deal. They're coming to try and wrap it up as a pretty present, and they expect everybody to swallow this pill. And there's nothing you can do about it.
The Oklahoma Turnpike Authority says affected homeowners have up to 18 months before they have to move to make way for the south extension. Travis Guthrie is one of them. So is his dad, who lives right across the street on the north side of Cemetery Road for the last 44 years. Now their homes are plots on the map to progress.
My house, you can't see that because it's the entire green line.
It's a big deal to us. It's not just a mark on a piece of paper.
Jimmy Guthrie says he's raised cattle, kids, and ready to enjoy his grandson on what was supposed to be a new legacy. Now he's one of 75 homes that have to start over. Your property is worth
Oh my gosh!
To you,
to me,
not the market value.
$500,000.
His son Travis inherited his grandfather's house after his grandmother died. Now he's thinking about the animals he might have to sell on his 5 acres of lost memories.
Walked every inch of that property with my grandfather growing up. I lost him at a young age. He always told me how, that this was going to be mine one day. I'm going to have a little piece of it, and that way I always had a place to call home.
The OTA says they're here for the homeowners to educate, to listen, and to help every step of the way. So does the opposition.
I'm just really sick to my stomach that the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority is still allowed to get away with this type of business model.
It took decades for a lot of the homeowners in Noble to build their legacy, and it could be gone in 18 months. Now, I asked Pike-Off OTA if there are any plans to legally challenge this new South Extension Turnpike. They say they hope to have it taken up in federal court. And by the way, the man in his 80s is all right. He's just happy he didn't lose his billfold. Live at Noble High School, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News.